details now in a Fox 35 investigation. A man bitten by a K-9 in St. Cloud is now suing the city. We first told you about this story on Friday, and we showed you video of the K-9's handler.
Now we have new body cam video from other officers on the scene. Fox 35's Marie Edinger gives us an update on that story.
We learned the St. Cloud police officer being sued in this case, William Wager, had applied first to work for 2 different law enforcement agencies but was not hired. And when he first applied in St. Cloud, he failed his written exam, so he wasn't hired then either. It was only on his second attempt that he wound up getting his job here. We also learned he's only been reprimanded 1 time in his entire career here. That was in 2023 for insubordination and violation of St. Cloud police policy. He was not reprimanded for sending his K-9 to bite the man in this incident. We now have video showing not only the K-9's attack, but the aftermath.
St. Cloud, we're going to need EMS.
With Martinez, and now his attorney too, wondering how the heck they got to this moment.
I really don't understand why there were long guns, along with sidearms, tasers, and a K-9 unit to go ask a 71-year-old man some questions.
Let's break down what the police reports say and what we see on video. And while Martinez got a call from police telling him to come outside with his hands up. So he does. One officer's description of this is that upon sight of seeing law enforcement, he became irate and began aggressively approaching officers. He later told police he was upset with them. He didn't like having a bunch of rifles pointed at him on his own property when he thought he was doing what they'd asked.
Why are you doing that?
On the ground, man, on the ground.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're going to get bit.
He argues with them, confused. I am on the ground. Police say at this time his arms are near his waistband and they were worried he'd reached for a gun. He was not armed, and video shows his hands were still out at this time.
He was in a completely submissive position right then, and they could have asked him any questions they wanted. Why force him face into his own grass? I'm not sure what the purpose of that was.
One officer's report says he grabbed Martinez's right arm. At the same time, a corporal came up from behind and kicked the 71-year-old forward to get him face down. We see that on body cam. He doesn't fall perfectly forward and starts turning over. Police call that an offensive ground fighting position. The corporal says he feared Martinez was reaching for a gun, so he put the muzzle of his rifle to Martinez's chest and says Martinez used both of his hands to grab the muzzle and push it away from him. We can see on the body camera he does have one hand pushing the officer's hand and the rifle away from him. The other arm is being bitten by K-9 Coda.
His normal human reaction to get away from the dog, they are then calling resisting arrest.
We also learned more about the incident that led up to all this.
The reason we're here is because someone was hit in the head with a gun. The reason we came with a
No, he hit me first.
Okay.
I'm defending myself.
Police interviewed the people involved and witnesses. One person in the alleged fight claimed he was pistol whipped, but police found no evidence of injuries and said the guy was drunk. He declined to go to the hospital. Witnesses said another guy was hit with the gun too, but when police found that man at a bar nearby, they learned this.
I got told that maybe you got hit.
No, I didn't get hit.
With that info, St. Cloud police requested a helicopter to go up and locate Martinez. Then they met up at a park nearby Martinez's home and formed a plan. They were going to call him and ask him to come outside. He'd either be patted down and interviewed or detained and interviewed, depending on his level of compliance.
So all I needed you to do was come outside compliant like you were with me.
I complied. But you got me rifles and everything.
Right.
Why?
Martinez spent a few days in the hospital after that K-9 bite and later had to go back for surgery on his shoulder. In St. Cloud, Marie Edinger, Fox 35 News.